focus on me. I forgot that I got it too. I'm not needing you.
Hey guys, it's C. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. And today we are back in the kitchen, but we are making a dessert. So I've seen these strawberry crunch cookies all over TikTok and Instagram for the longest, and I saved it and I was like, I gotta make them. So today I was like, yeah, it's time. So here are the ingredients. All you need is any brand of strawberry cake mix, some golden Oreos, some white chocolate chips. Those are optional. You need some Jell-O, butter, eggs, and some frosting. So the first thing you do is melt some butter. I saw different recipes where people use vegetable oil, but I did see some comments where people said try butter instead and it'll taste better. So I just used a half a stick of butter, melted it in the microwave, and then I went ahead and cracked my 2 eggs in there. And yes, sometimes I do get shells in there, but the reason why I did the eggs first is for that reason. So yes, I did the 2 eggs first. And then I took the whole package of cake mix and I poured it in there. And like I said, you can use any brand. This is just the one that I grabbed out of the store. Then I added in the butter and then I started mixing. After I started mixing, I realized that I either should have used a little more butter because like I said, I only used a half a stick because it wasn't, getting moist or whatever. So I did end up adding an additional amount of vegetable oil. I didn't measure it, so I can't really say. I would probably say if I had to eye it, maybe about 1/3 of a cup of oil. I'm not sure, but y'all saw a little bit. So I would say just add a little bit and mix. And if it's not enough, then add a little bit more. But that was enough for me. Once I started mixing it, then it started coming together like I needed it to. And so once I mixed it a good bit, I went ahead and added in the white chocolate chips. Like I said, this step is optional. A lot of people don't add the chocolate chips in their cookies, but I did see some recipes that did. And I like white chocolate chips, so I was like, I might as well go ahead and add them in. And then I went ahead and started forming my cookies into cookie dough balls. Some people I saw online use an ice cream scooper to scoop theirs out, but I don't have one of those, so I just went ahead and formed them with my hands. This mixture made 6 cookies. They were pretty big cookies, so if you want small cookies, I would say it could probably make about 12 regular size cookies. But like I said, these were big cookies and I didn't mind that. So like I said, it made 6, but if you want smaller cookies, then just form smaller balls and it'll probably stretch to make about 12. And those are my 6 cookies formed. And then all of the recipes I saw on TikTok said put it on 350 for about 10 to 12 minutes. I went ahead and did 10, but I added 2 more minutes after it was done. And this is how they looked when they came out of the oven. As I said, they were big cookies, they were thick. So that's how mine looked after 12 minutes on 350. And then to do the crunch part, a lot of people use a food processor or a mixer. I don't have a food processor, but I do have a little mini chopper, but I could not find it. So I was like, I'm gonna just use my little mini blender. So I only used 6 golden Oreos. I saw a lot of recipes that they use 30 Oreos, but you don't have that many cookies. If you don't have that many cookies like I did, I only used 6 Oreos, and that was enough for me. Now I didn't put crunch on all the cookies. I did it on about 5 of them. So if you want all 6 with crunch on them, then maybe do about 7 Oreos. But like I said, I only use 6 here. And then for the Jell-O crunch part, I saw a lot of people asking people in their comments how they made the Jell-O, how they made the strawberry part, and a lot of people were kind of vague with their instructions. But I did see somebody say they just did the Jell-O packet and butter. they didn't give measurements or whatever, so I just went from what I knew. So at first I poured about half the package in there, and I used a half a stick of butter that I melted in the microwave again for 30 seconds. And then I mixed it up, and then I started seeing that I probably needed a little bit more mixture. So then I went ahead and added in the whole pack of Jello, and I mixed it around. And then as I was mixing, I was like, this is real watery or whatever. So I was like, I probably didn't do it right. Probably done messed it up, and I don't have any more Jello to fall back on. But I was like, I'm just gonna keep going with it and hope for the best. And so as y'all can see, I'm still mixing, and that's how it looked when I finished mixing. So I still felt like it was probably wrong, but I was like, let's keep going. So I added in a scoop into the crushed cookies, and then I started mixing, and I was like, okay, we might be on to something. So then I added in another scoop, and once I started mixing, it started looking like what the crunch looks like on other people's recipes. So if yours starts to look a little runny and you think you're messing up, just keep going, because it's going to turn out right. Just add it to the cookies and mix, and it'll start looking like what it's supposed to look like. So I was happy that I did not mess it up, because I was scared about that. So as you can see, it's starting to look like the little crunch people use. So then I used some cream cheese frosting. A lot of people use different things, but I just used cream cheese. So this is what I just thought I should use. And I did about 3 scoops, which I don't feel like I needed, because I still had a lot left over. I think I could have did a scoop and a half, and I'd have been good. But either way, I used 3 scoops here, and I put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. And this is how it looked after 30 seconds. So then I just started the process of dipping the cookies. I put a cookie inside of the frosting, and then I dipped it in the crunch. Now the cookies are kind of heavy, and when I was moving it around, it felt like it was about to start breaking. So I had to hold it pretty good on all sides so that it wouldn't break. So just be careful when you're doing that. I'm sure there's a different way to do this, but I saw somebody do it this way, and I felt like that was probably the best way to do it. So that's how I did it. I did see some people like put the frosting on there and then just sprinkle the crunch, but I wanted to make sure the crunch was all around. So that's how I did it. And then I just repeated that for 4 of the cookies. And then at the end I had a little bit left. So I ended up doing 5 cookies, but the other one I left regular just in case I wanted one without the crunch. But yeah, guys, this recipe was very, very simple. I'm glad I did them. They smelled so good, tasted so good. At the end, you'll see me trying them. But yeah, this was really, really good. So if you have a sweet tooth and you love strawberry flavored stuff, or you've been wanting to try this recipe, definitely give it a try. It was really simple. As y'all can see, very few ingredients. But yeah, I really enjoyed them. I love strawberry cookies. But that's how they looked once I finished dipping them. But yeah, guys, these were bomb. So if you decide to try these, let me know in the comments. But I'm telling you, 10 out of 10, definitely 10 out of 10, recommend. And as you can see, I'm breaking them here so you can see the inside. But yeah, these were dope and really, really good. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. But as always, thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with somebody. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys. Love y'all.